Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. According to the Manchester Evening News, Solskjaer speaks out on Manchester United transfer plans before deadline. Solskjaer says any more signings would be a bonus for Manchester United as we approach the final 3 weeks of the transfer window. Solskjaer talks up Manchester United title hopes and knows the pressure is on. He said Man City are the favourites, but the title race is open. Now, Raphael Varane is set for Man United medical. Raphael Varane landed in Manchester yesterday night. Fabrizio Romano confirmed that. He did say yesterday that Varane would fly to Manchester after getting some visor issues sorted. Man United are aiming to complete the signing of Varane by Wednesday. Last Friday, Varane posted a farewell message to Real Madrid. Tuesday of last week, Man United confirmed that they'd reached an agreement with Real Madrid to sign Raphael Varane. Both clubs agreed an initial £34 million fee, rises up to £43 million with add-ons. Varane will sign a 4-year contract with Man United with an option of a further year. With doubled Varane's wages, he will receive £250,000 a week at Man United. He is our third signing of this summer transfer window. You know, Varane is regarded as one of the best centre-halves in the world and is highly experienced. But I can assure he will exceed expectations in the Premier League. And at Man United, he'll replicate what he did in his years with Real Madrid. And what a fantastic centre-back partnership that is, Varane and Harry Maguire, because they'll complement each other very well. Varane endured 10 years with Real Madrid. He made 360 appearances for them in all competitions. Won a lot of trophies at Real Madrid, so reflecting on that, he's got a good pedigree as a player. He won like La Ligas, Champions Leagues, the Coupe de Rey. Won FIFA Club World Cups. Back in 2018, he won the World Cup with France. His current contract at Real Madrid was due to expire next year. Real Madrid offered Varane a renewal contract offer, but he rejected it. We went in for Varane back in 2011 under the Sir Alex Ferguson era. We also went in for him back in 2018 because Woodward was prepared to sanction a £100 million move. Now, who will Lionel Messi's next club be? Barcelona recently announced that Messi left because of financial and structural obstacles. Messi has been a free agent since the 1st of July. Messi was expected to sign a new 5-year contract with Barcelona, and he said his wages would have been reduced by 50%. Messi endured 21 years with Barcelona and he scored 672 goals. Spent the entire of his professional career with Barcelona. Won 34 trophies at Barcelona and he's won 6 Ballon d'Ors. Messi is regarded as the best player in the world. He is the age of 34. Will Messi join Manchester United? Man City have been in for him before. It would be good to come and see him experience the Premier League. The news on Kieran Trippier. Kieran Trippier expects any Man United move to materialise towards the end of the window. He arranged for his family to relocate back to Manchester. Man United already have a Kieran Trippier transfer agreement. Now it's said that Man United will get a deal done for Kieran Trippier as details emerge over the personal terms. Trippier recently returned to Atletico Madrid training. Atletico Madrid want €40 million for Trippier. Fabrizio Romano did say that the Kieran Trippier situation is still quiet. Man United looking to sort out Diego Dalot's future. Said quite a few weeks ago that Atletico Madrid won't sell Kieran Trippier to Man United, but just before that, Neil Custers from The Sun said that Man United were close to signing Kieran Trippier for £18 million. We've already had 2 offers rejected for him. We went in for him back in the January transfer window, but we cooled our interest because Trippier got banned by FIFA for 8 weeks for breaching betting rules. It'd be beneficial if we could recommend him in now because he's a right back and he would provide competition for Wan-Bissaka. He's highly experienced and he's well proven in the Premier League, which is beneficial. Atletico Madrid paid £20 million for Trippier from Tottenham back in 2019 and his current contract at Atletico Madrid expires next year. There has been quite a few midfielders on our agenda. It's Solskjaer's priority now to get a midfielder in. Man United have got a chance of signing Saul Niguez from Atletico Madrid. Man United and Liverpool are battling it out for Niguez. Man United have been in contact with the agents of Saul Niguez. It's said that the agents of Saul Niguez were due in England this week for talks with Man United and Liverpool. Says Man United and Liverpool are going to table offers. Reports from Spain did say though that Niguez favours a move to Barcelona. Barcelona were in talks over a swap deal involving Griezmann and Niguez. Saul Niguez has a gentleman's agreement in place with Atletico Madrid, but we've identified him as a potential replacement for Paul Pogba. I reckon between 35 million to 40 million will be enough for Niguez. Niguez has been at Atletico Madrid since 2008, so he's been with them for a good 13 years or so. He's made over 300 appearances in all competitions. Over 200 of them appearances have come in La Liga. He's got a release clause of 128 million. He's got a contract with Atletico Madrid till 2026. Back in 2017, he signed a 9-year contract. Can be deployed as a central midfielder or a defensive midfielder. I think Man United will make one more signing in this summer transfer window. We may not, but I hope we do. Solskjaer did confirm not so long ago that more signings are coming. So reflecting on that, Man United are not yet finished in this summer transfer window. Man United are enjoying a very good summer transfer window. Solskjaer's been pleased with our transfer business this summer. You know, Solskjaer is getting the players that he wants to recommend in, and he's getting the backing he deserves, because Solskjaer wasn't backed enough for such a long time. Our owners, the Glazers, are backing the manager. I think the only reason they are is because they have been persuaded. Because don't forget, last season the Glazers were planning to scrap the Champions League for that European Super League. And towards the end of last season, a lot of United fans protested against the Glazers at Old Trafford. Solskjaer did reveal that the Glazers apologised. On the 4th of June, which was a couple of months ago now, Joe Glazer attended a fans forum, his first attendance in 15-16 years, and he promised Man United supporters that Solskjaer would get the funds that are available. Like I said to you, the Glazers have been one of the biggest issues at the club for a long time. They've put Man United in so much debt. They've been at the club for 16 years. They purchased the club for 500 million back in 2005. Woodward, stood by Solskjaer. Woodward said several times before that he'll back Solskjaer, and when was enjoying them bad periods under Ollie, Woodward assured Solskjaer's job was safe. Woodward's obviously leaving Man United. He's had a 16-year association with the club. Woodward recently sent a transfer warning to Solskjaer saying that he needs to ship players out for more signings. So yeah, Manchester United now have to sell some players to buy. This summer transfer window is Solskjaer's 5th transfer window as permanent Man United manager. I am expecting to see some departures. I think there's a very good chance that Man United are going to loan Brandon Williams out to gain him more experience and to get him a lot more opportunities. Because Williams is our 3rd choice left back, he seldom plays for us. Phil Jones, I want him to leave as well. He's been linked with Newcastle. Phil Jones hasn't played at Manchester United since January because he obviously was out of injury. Jones is the only outfield player that's still with us from the Ferguson era. Axel Tuanzebe is going out on loan. He said the other day, this was from Fabrizio Romano, he said Tuanzebe is close to joining Aston Villa on loan, but want to extend his contract before he goes out on loan. Sky Sports said that Axel Tuanzebe is set to sign a new one-year contract with Man United with an option of a further year. This will be Tuanzebe's third loan spell with Aston Villa because he's already enjoyed 2 loan spells with them. It's the right decision putting him out on loan though, because he'll get the opportunities he wants and plus he'll gain more experience. Diego Dalot, I think he'll leave. He might go out on loan for another season. He was out on loan with AC Milan last season. We brought Dalot in under the Jose Mourinho era. We brought him in from Porto. To be honest with you, I think we should offload Alex Telles because Telles has hardly played. He made 23 appearances for us last season. When we got Telles last year, I expected him to be our first choice left back immediately, but it didn't happen. The reason we brought Telles in was to provide competition for Luke Shaw. Telles is our second choice left back now. Telles is set to miss the start of the season anyway with an ankle injury that he sustained in training the other week. We got Telles for 15.4 million. He's got a contract with Man United until 2024. Andres Pereira, I'm expecting us to offload him. Obviously, he's played throughout pre-season. Pereira was out on loan with Lazio last season. Matic, I want us to offload him in this summer transfer window, but I don't think we're going to. He's going to remain at Man United for the new season. I've got reservations about Matic because he's always been a static player. He's ageing up. Analysing the vast majority of his games at Man United, he's been inconsistent. And he's not one of our first choice midfielders, but despite that, Matic still seems to get his chances. Matic has been with us around 4 years now. We got him for 40 million from Chelsea back in 2017. And Paul Pogba, not too sure what's going to be happening with him. You know, like I said to you yesterday, Paul Pogba is in no hurry to sort out his future. Paul Pogba will start the season with Manchester United. Then he'll make a decision about his future before the 31st of August. Reports from France claimed that Man United are demanding an increased transfer fee for Pogba should he leave this summer. We want at least £63 million. Fabrizio Romano did say the other day that there are big chances that Pogba stays at Man United this summer, and Man United are confident in extending Pogba's contract. Not so long ago, Pogba rejected a new contract at Man United. Sky Sports did say that Pogba is increasingly unlikely to sign a new Man United contract. Solskjaer said though that Man United remain in talks with Pogba's representatives over a new contract. Solskjaer has obviously come out and said that he's had positive talks with Paul Pogba. Sky Sports did say not so long ago that Pogba sees a long-term future at Man United but may wait on the contract extension. PSG have been relentlessly linked with Pogba. It does mention that PSG are the favourites to sign in this summer. PSG have held talks with Pogba's representatives. PSG are willing to offer 45 million for Pogba. PSG want to partner Pogba alongside Wijnaldum in their midfield. Riccio Pochettino recently played down PSG's interest in Pogba because he got quizzed on Paul Pogba's transfer from Man United again. The other week, Mino Raiola offered Liverpool a chance to sign Pogba, but I'm very sceptical Pogba would go to Liverpool. He's also been linked to Real Madrid, his former club Juventus. He's also been linked with Barcelona, and he's also been linked with Inter Milan. So he's had a long-running transfer saga. Man United must pay Pogba 15 million in wages to sell up. Man United stars have been working hard to persuade Pogba to stay. He produced his best performances for Man United in the last couple of months of last season, but at one point last season he was out with a thigh injury for a while. We paid 89 million for Pogba, so reflecting on that is our most expensive signing at the moment. Mino Raiola has been working hard to get Pogba out of the club. He did a lot of talking last season. Donny van der Beek, I think we should offload him as well. Nothing to do with him being a bad player, he just doesn't get enough starts at Manchester United. I haven't really had much of a perception on him, but in general he is a good player. Most of Van der Beek's appearances at Man United have come from the bench. I recall Van der Beek starting just 4 games in the Premier League last season. He's only enjoyed 1 season at the club. You know, we got Van der Beek for 40 million from Ajax last year. He's got a contract with Man United till 2025. He's versatile, he can play in 3 different roles. I want us to offload Martial in this summer transfer window, but I don't think we're going to. I think he's going to remain with us for the new season. It's down to Martial to deliver the goods because Rashford is out with a shoulder injury. Rashford decided to have surgery on his shoulder. Rashford's going to be out until October, I heard. And I certainly prefer Rashford to Martial. I want us to offload David De Gea as well, but we're not going to by the looks of things. David De Gea will be in goal for the game against Leeds because obviously Dean Henderson isn't available. He's going to miss the start of the season, Dean Henderson, because he's recovering from COVID. Jesse Lingard, I want Man United to offload him, but we're struggling to offload him. I think we want around 30 million for him. West Ham have been struggling to meet his asking price. Sky Sports said that West Ham believe they've got just 10% chance of getting Lingard. Lingard did enjoy a 4-month loan spell with West Ham last season. I heard Everton are also in for Lingard. But the new season is going to be massive for Solskjaer, and I think he is aware of that. Because Solskjaer has got big expectations to exceed. Solskjaer's ambition for the new season is to win the Premier League. Obviously, as United fans that are very sceptical we're going to win a title under Ole. We haven't won the Premier League since 2013, which is 8 years ago now. Solskjaer must win a trophy at Manchester United in the new season because he's not yet won a trophy as Man United manager, and we haven't won a trophy since 2017. And that's nowhere near good enough to our standards. Solskjaer is approaching his 3rd full season as Manchester United manager because he's enjoyed 2 full seasons at the moment. It's very imperative that we start off the new season strongly, because if we don't, then I think the pressure will be on Solskjaer. You know, despite the signings of Sancho and Varane, it doesn't change my perception on the manager. I still don't think Solskjaer is a long-term manager for Man United, and I think a lot of United fans will agree with me on that aspect. But he does deserve at least one more season, does Ollie? You know, there's United fans that are Ollie in, there's United fans that are Ollie out. We definitely made a mistake giving him that new 3-year contract the other week, because he won't see out this new 3-year contract. So this new 3-year contract keeps him at Man United till 2024, and there's an option of a further year. Solskjaer's been in charge of Man United now for almost 3 years. And reflecting how long he's been at the football club, he has gained some managerial experience and he's learnt quite a bit on the job, but he doesn't have a proven pedigree as a manager. I think with Solskjaer being a club legend, that's what's basically saved his job. Disregarding being a club legend, I can almost assure he would have been sacked by now, because we've enjoyed very bad periods under Ole where he's been extremely close to getting sacked. And I have criticised him a hell of a lot during his managerial tenure at Man United. But I do think that he is our best manager since Ferguson. Solskjaer has signed 13 players now as Manchester United manager, and I think in total he's spent just over 400 million in the transfer windows he has enjoyed so far. He's got rid of a lot of the deadwood since he's come in. I like the way Solskjaer develops the youth. He's more or less giving everybody their chances to express themselves, including the young players. Solskjaer's got us to like semi-finals, got us to the Europa League final last season. That was his first major final as Manchester United manager. Got us to the FA Cup quarter-final last season. Last season got us a second place finish. Don't forget, last season we went the entire season without losing away from home in the Premier League, and in Solskjaer's first full season he got us a 3rd place finish. So these definitely positives. But you've got to turn around and say Solskjaer has done a pretty good job to say the current squad he was left with when he got appointed in as Man United manager, because he was inheriting a lot of the deadwood, and he's still inheriting some deadwood now, as you all know. There's still some players here from other managerial eras. You know, Matt's still here, who Moyes brought in. There's still some players here who Van Gaal brought in. We got rid of a lot of players that Van Gaal brought in, but there's still some here. And there's still some players here from who Jose Mourinho brought in. But obviously some players have left who Mourinho brought in. There's only De Gea and Jones that are still here from the Ferguson era. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.